we are here with our episode 2 and with my dear friend Tharun, the YouTuber. He's very close to me even before YouTube. He's kind of very much, we are close friends. And now episode 2, this is very much special episode for me because ये मेरा दोस्त है अभी बहुत थोड़ा बड़ा बन गया. Yeah, so we'll start. So I'll give a brief introduction about him. He's Tharun. He's a YouTuber. He's a fifth year undergraduate student from IIT Kharagpur in mechanical department. So इसने YouTube में काफी मचाया. अच्छा खासा subscribers है इसके. So we'll look at life from his lens for today. So hi Tharun.
Hi.
कैसे हो? बढ़िया सब.
Great, bye. So it's been so long since we actually talked before this, right?
Yes.
During the 4 years when Arun was back in the campus, we used to roam a lot. We used to hang out sometimes, mostly in the nights,
Yeah.
partying and all. And after a long time, maybe after a year almost, I guess, you came back last week.
Yes.
And that was the time when we actually again got into the conversation.
Yeah.
And when I actually understood that Arun is also starting a podcast, and then we were discussing about how to grow and all this kind of things.
Yeah.
And closing back, finally I'm here. I'm very excited for this podcast to start, and let's see how it goes. And in this podcast, I'm not sure what we're going to talk about, but I'll just take a blind guess. Maybe we'll talk a bit more about the YouTube journey and also about the campus life.
Yes.
What exactly happens in the campus, and what are the expectations versus reality. Because now, he has graduated and I'm about to graduate. It's all 2 months are left.
Yeah.
So we'll just see how it goes. I'm actually excited and thank you so much for having me here. I did not expect because first person who was back in this podcast was an IIT officer, and then I was me. I was what? Do I really need to be in the podcast? Because he set the bar for the invitees to be so high, and then he was Tharun, can you be in the podcast? I said, yeah, why not?
Yeah, that's absolutely my pleasure. Actually, the whole reason of my podcast is I want to show people from all the fields.
Got it.
Pura spectrum of different fields which people can do something there. So वैसे सारे टाइप के लोगों को दिखाना चाहता हूँ मैं, सारे साइड का पर्सपेक्टिव दिखाना चाहता हूँ मैं.
Okay, maybe I'm taking a blind guess again here. Maybe is it for students to just come to this platform, understand what the job roles are, what can they do in their life,
yes.
go through all of them, the entire spectrum of opportunities that they have,
Absolutely.
and then take a detailed what decision is it? I'm not able to recollect that name, but yeah. Then take a good decision. What should I do in my life?
Yes. Mostly you're correct, because the motive of this podcast and the whole setup is कि don't just go by blind in rat race.
Got it.
कि successful करना है, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want if you want to become successful, तो किस टाइप का सक्सेस मेरे लिए सूट करता है?
Got it.
Because success is a very subjective question.
Yeah.
That's a very subjective question. किस टाइप का सक्सेस मेरे लिए सूट करता है? What all the requirements I have, and मेरे जो requirements है उसके हिसाब से अगर देखेंगे तो मेरे लिए कौन सा फील्ड बेस्ट है, अगर उस फील्ड में जाना है तो क्या करना है. So all these points I want to cover in this whole सारे episodes of this podcast. So now I'm here with you, YouTuber.
As you actually mentioned this point, that success is really subjective.
Yes, that's very subjective.
Yeah, that is actually true, because before a while, long back, before 5 years or something, people used to portray that just coming into making into IIT, coming here, studying in an IIT itself is a massive success.
Yes.
But when we actually come here, it's not. People come here and fail. I recently came across this story. Okay, one of my friends was telling. He's a super senior of mine.
Okay.
He was supposed to graduate in the year 2020.
Yeah.
Which means he came into the campus in 2016.
16.
His all India rank was open category 260, 250 something.
Wow.
And that guy still did not graduate. His rank was the opening rank for computer science here at IIT Kharagpur.
Yeah.
And imagine the level of preparation he might have had during his coaching and all.
Yeah, even I know these kind of stories जो बहुत ऐसा plus में बहुत ऐसा मचा के आता है, यहाँ आने के बाद they'll be यार मतलब they almost fucked up वाला situation हो जाता है कि people would never ever expect that from those kind of people.
Yeah, exactly.
इसका rank इतना अच्छा है, सब कुछ इतना proper है, यहाँ आके क्यों ऐसा कर रहा है? Like इसको फक्के क्यों लग रहा है?
See, his maybe he is still like very talented, but his perception of success is different right now.
Yes.
Like
that,
previously he used to consider acha getting good marks in JEE is a success. Like, now he truly believes that acha I'm already successful. Maybe now his definition for success is something different. It might not be like a huge packages that we expect. So yeah, that is like a really good thing that you actually got up like in the very beginning of this podcast. So like success is very subjective.
Actually, yes.
It depends, changes from person to person. As you grow up, it changes.
Definitely, man. Of course, success is a very subjective question. And वही ना, like सबको ऐसा question आता है, like, and I shouldn't say this, but I have this problem with hustle culture, man.
Correct.
Like hustling is good, but I don't support hustle culture because रियलिटी में जो ज्यादा हसल होता है ना उसमें क्लैरिटी कम होता है. बस लाइक मैं हसल कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि कोई और ने मेरे को बोला कि दिस इज अ सक्सेसफुल पाथ यू कैन गो, सो मैंने ऐसा ब्लाइंडली चला गया एंड आई एम हसलिंग में आई एम फीलिंग अ लॉट ऑफ लोड मतलब मेरे को बहुत लोड फील करता हूँ. मैं क्यों फील करता हूँ? क्योंकि भाई मेरा मन नहीं है उसमें. अगर मन नहीं है तो कितना भी हसल कर लो, यू विल ऑलवेज फील डाउन. कि मतलब द अमाउंट ऑफ एफर्ट्स यू आर गिविंग, यू विल एक्चुअली कैलकुलेट दोस एफर्ट्स व्हेन यू आर नॉट रियली इंटरेस्टेड इनटू समथिंग. So like अगर मान ले कि जैसे तू वीडियो बनाता है तो that's for me it's a lot of effort कि यार वीडियो एडिट करना, ये करना, वो करना, बहुत उसमें बहुत सारा effort है. But for you it will be fun कि यार तुझे अच्छा लगता है इसलिए कर लेता है. You don't feel that effort. And also as you got this thing about working hard and achieving something, there's this really good tweet from by this guy called Naval Ravikant. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing the name right. But there's a very good tweet from him which kind of stood out in my mind since a long time. It's like the direction that you put the efforts in matters much more than how much work that you're actually putting in. Yes.
It's like people who work like on a daily basis, who go to the farms. In fact, they work like in a physical world. They work very deep, like very hard, but they don't earn as much. They don't have like a really good gratified life that we usually like celebrate outside. And this is like very dependent. Like you might be putting like a lot of effort. You might wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning, sleep at 10 p.m. in the night, work like the entire day. But if the direction in which you are putting the efforts is not right, then you're not going anywhere. So So we'll take this journey slowly. We'll elevate this journey slowly. कि पहले अपन YouTube का पहले वाला journey बात करेंगे, उसके बाद struggling days of YouTube, उसके बाद after a bit tasting of success of YouTube कैसा रहा सब कुछ. We'll go in this flow. It's kind of funny. I'm excited to talk about it actually, but yeah, it's kind of funny like how it actually started out. I don't usually talk about this much, at least on my channel, because like people who follow me are actually interested in IIT and stuff. They're not interested in YouTube as a concept. So if they are not interested, we are making videos for them. Of course, like I love making videos, but we are making videos for some set of audience who wants to follow us. So they need to get some value out of it. That's one of the reasons why I don't like actually talk about YouTube a lot. But I guess in this podcast, like I'll try my best to like keep it as raw as possible. Like let's see. But this conversation will be very much relevant in this podcast because my set of audience are different. Correct. So so just start with that point कि कहाँ शुरू हुआ YouTube? Why YouTube? Thought कब आया? Thought आने के बाद काम कब चालू हुआ? There is a lot of क्या बोलते हैं reality in this क्योंकि thought तो बहुत पहले आता है but properly उस पे काम करना थोड़ा late start करते हैं. Right. So starting में maybe 2018 it was 2018 when I first came to campus. So I had this one of my friends. I told this girl, bro, do you want to start a YouTube channel and like take it forward? So she was like, what? IIT में आके like YouTube? अरे पागल है. Like that was her reaction. But so I thought, okay, maybe this is not like really normal here, and maybe I should just give you the hopes or something like that. But I initially got that idea because there was this rapper, Hyderabadi rapper, who was there, and this guy comes from a very I don't know, like proper middle class vibe, okay? And suddenly first song it got like hit, proper hit. Second song even it got hit, and then the third song which I've seen which I've like seen on his YouTube channel, that was like really massively produced. Then I thought like, how did this guy, like who started from like a normal phone, just recorded it out there, looking back like 6 months later, he's having like, I don't know, audience in his. We are like, bro, actually it's not paisa.
Yeah.
So then I started like kind of researching. Then I got across these terms called like influencer marketing. There's so much in affiliate marketing, like affiliate sales that you can make. So, but actually like I didn't have like any idea about like how to start. Like I didn't even have a camera. So that was the first time I got a phone in my hand. I didn't even have a laptop. So starting, like I didn't start in the first year itself. I was like, okay, bhai, abhi nahi, baad mein dekhte hain. So, and then I was very active in like the student, what would you say, like, I don't know, community here. I was in multiple societies in the campus. And then I came to this hall, hall of instance, and we also became the secretaries here. And it was good. Everything was going great. Then maybe second year after, like mid, we had this thought. I had this thought, why don't I try for like competing in the general like elections in the campus. So I was about to stand for GSEC, so-called, or student welfare. So like there was this or, okay, very huge or because you know the reasons, the campus elections and yeah. So what do we call, like those sessions were going on, the grooming sessions were going on, and suddenly out of nowhere, after the grooming session was done, it was 3 a.m. in the morning. I came back to my room and someone said, "Kal se holidays hai."
Okay.
COVID. Kal se holidays hai? Kaun sa holidays? Like COVID aa gaya. Kya? COVID kya hota hai? So then that was the first time we were sent back to our home. I thought.
Yeah, actually I have a story regarding this COVID. क्योंकि जैसे तुम बाकी चीजों में एक्टिव थे, स्टूडेंट करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज में, आई वाज एक्टिव इन एथलेटिक्स. मैं स्पोर्ट वर्क करता था. सो मेरा एक्चुअली इंट्राइटी का सिलेक्शन उस साल होने वाला था, बट बिकॉज ऑफ हैमस्ट्रिंग इंजरी मेरा सिलेक्शन नहीं हुआ था. लाइक इट वाज सो क्लोज कि कल जाके सिलेक्शन होगा, इवेंट के लिए खेलूंगा मैं, आज जाके मेरा हैमस्ट्रिंग खिंच गया. आई वाज डन कि लाइक भाई 2 साल का मेहनत है, लाइक इट वाज ऑल वेंट इनटू वेरी इन अ स्प्लिट सेकंड. ऐसा ट्रायल ले रहा था मैं, गया मैं, लाइक हैमस्ट्रिंग प्रॉपर टाइट हो गया. सर सेड कि यू कांट ब्रो, मतलब कुछ नहीं कर सकते अभी, करना भी नहीं है कि अगर वो टेयर हो जाएगा मसल तो दैट विल बी अ ह्यूज प्रॉब्लम फॉर यू इन फ्यूचर. सो आई लेफ्ट फॉर होम. तो उसके बाद the only chance I get to perform is inter hall. I still remember those dates. March 13, 14, 15 are the dates for inter hall. So 13 शाम को start हुआ events. 14 morning 10 o'clock मेरा 100 मीटर का heats था. उस दिन रात को आया था न्यूज कि 13 मार्च 13 रात को आया था कि ब्रो कोविड का हॉलीडे से नहीं अब नहीं होने वाला है.
एंड एक्चुअली एक्सपेक्टेड दिस कि अच्छा मे बी इट विल बी देयर फॉर लाइक 7 days or 5 days. ठीक है, उसके बाद तो आ जाएंगे, विल बी कंटिन्यूइंग लाइक विद एवरीथिंग.
एग्जैक्टली मेरा भी वही परसेप्शन था. इवन आई वेटेड हियर, मैं घर नहीं है, सारे घर गए थे, आई वेटेड हियर कि देखेंगे करके मैं फंस गया था लास्ट में जाके कि फॉर ऑलमोस्ट लाइक 2.5 months आई वाज काइंड ऑफ लॉक्ड हियर.
गॉट इट.
क्योंकि सारे ट्रेन वगैरह सब बंद हो गए, तो आई वाज लाइक यहीं पे फंस गया. यहाँ पे भी बहुत सारे रिस्ट्रिक्शंस है. somehow managed to those time. Actually those 2-3 months are kind of very much productive for me. मैंने बहुत कुछ सोच किया, मतलब सोच के काफी सारे इम्प्लीमेंटेशन किया, सारे सक्सेसफुल नहीं हुए बट ट्राई तो किया, एटलीस्ट एक्सप्लोर किया मैंने. सो एंड आई स्टिल रिमेम्बर कि उस जो इंटर हॉल के इवेंट्स है, मैंने फॉरेन से स्पाइक्स मंगाया था which cost around 14K. that for that time that was a huge amount for me. मैंने घर में ऐसा लड़ाई करके 14K like Adidas Springster का वो spikes था, that was so beautiful. So मेरा ऐसा kind of dream spikes थे वो. So मैं सुबह पहनने वाला था, event खत्म हो गया, cancel हो गया, I was very much depressed. उसके बाद फिर थोड़ा move on हुआ उस feeling से, move on होके फिर मैंने काफी सारे fields के बारे में like career paths के बारे में थोड़ा सा explore करके थोड़ा start किया उस time.
Yeah, one really good advantage that we guys have, like when I compare with like my friends who are studying back in like Hyderabad itself, is we have a lot of free time.
Yes.
We actually have a lot of free time. Like,
and actually that's not free time, I say. Free time है, but that free time you can use for a lot more things. क्योंकि यहाँ पे exposure इतना ज़्यादा है ना कि उस free time को तुम use कर सकते हो.
We have a lot of free time, and then we have this culture, the campus culture.
Yes.
And that which kind of keeps you in a position ki acha, you don't have any free time anymore. Like it kind of occupies entire free time that you have. Like you have these societies, you have so many like athletics events going on, you have so-called events going on in the campus. You have a lot of things going on in the campus. And when you come back to your room, like after getting involved into all of these, you actually feel broke. आज just so happy. So that was the case, like, and as you mentioned, that next day morning you had this event, and you stayed back in the campus for like next 2 months. The situation was kind of same for me.
Okay.
I stayed here because I thought, okay, 7 days ke baad, सारे grooming ये सब continue तो होगा. And 1 week turned into 2 weeks. And 2 weeks turned into a month. 1 month turned into 2 months. And then I realized, oh bro, they're not going home anymore. So in a similar way, I joined this marketing internship at IIM Bangalore.
Okay.
It was under Professor Seema Gupta. And that was the first time when I actually learned about like what this digital marketing is. How do companies use Google ads, Facebook ads? Why do they actually come upon YouTube and build audience over there? All these kind of reasons, and also how to build, like, there was this one section in that digital marketing course which is called like how to grow on YouTube, which had all these terms like which I actually heard for the first time, like SEO, search engine optimization, like how to like properly use keywords.
Yes.
All this thing. There was a lot of information in the course, and I was like, I was actually helping her to create the content for the course, and that was the reason why I had to go through each and every course module.
Oh, okay.
So it's like I watched each module at least 3-4 times.
Okay.
And then like the internship period was over. It was there for like 3-4 months, and then I joined one more internship, which was like again it was a Belgium-based startup. He was an alumni of IIT KG Pixel, so it was like very easy for me to get an internship over there. It's like people miss this a lot. When you study in a really good college, especially IIT, BITS or these kind of colleges, like the alumni network is like huge. Like there's a lot of people who graduate from your same campus and get into a lot of spheres of life. And if you want to get into that field, it will be very easy because you have this leverage right now. It's like your immediate senior is there, and you can like directly go to them, talk with them, discuss. There's a lot of common ground.
Yes.
So he directly gave me the internship, man. No skill, nothing. I just told him I did one internship before 2 months, and I kind of went through all these digital marketing terms. And he was like, "Okay, works. Aajao."
Actually, yes. Network ka, from heart, I just accept this thing. Because like, this time for the first podcast, that was through the same IIT network. Correct. And now you see, from a very much layman and saluter wala position se dekhe, कि अगर मैं किसी who is almost close to 3 lakh subscribers उस यूट्यूबर के पास जाके मैं बोलूंगा कि भाई मेरे को पॉडकास्ट दे दे, नहीं मानेगा कोई भी, क्योंकि देखो I'm at the very start of my YouTube journey. That's the first thing. No experience, nothing, कुछ भी नहीं है. And उस जो आगे वाला बंदा है, अगर उसको 3 lakh subscribers है, तो of course he'll charge something या कुछ भी हो सकता है. And the most probably he'll say no. But now you are my friend, भाई देखो दे दे. He's like, yeah, of course भाई क्यों नहीं दे रहे? Correct. Yeah. So that was the network in IIT is like huge. Like, and we always have that affection towards college. कि भाई मेरा college का बंदा है, of course करूँगा इसके लिए. वो जो feeling है ना, that's very much important. Like. Correct. So that's how like I got the internship over there. And they paid me well. And that was the first time that I got an iPad. Like. Oh wow!
I always thought of like buying an iPad like when it came the first year, but parents are like, why do you need an iPad? You already have a laptop, you already have a phone. Like iPad is kind of a luxury for a student, obviously. And I got an iPad and it was good. And days passed by, and I was following a lot of YouTubers because I was back in my home, disconnected with all of my friends. At least when I was back in the campus, I had like a lot of. I was involved into a lot of societies, so I had the society work to do. Otherwise, I had some other work in the campus, in the hall, or maybe like I had to go out with like friends, play football or something like that. So I was continuously occupied when I was back in the college. But now I'm at home. Like I don't have any time. Like I don't have any work. Even the classes were going online. So I literally had like almost 8-9 hours every single day like of free time. So I was spending almost 4-5 hours on YouTube itself. I was just like watching videos. I still did not have a YouTube channel back then. I was just watching. And then I got across this YouTuber. His name is Ali Abdal. So this guy is like very, I don't know what is the, maybe I should say he's like kind of very educated and intelligent and these kind of things. So he's a doctor from Cambridge.
Okay. Wow.
And then he also had his YouTube channel. Back then it was around 1.6 million subscribers or something like that. And he made this video, how much I made in 2020.
Oh, okay.
And I was like literally mind blown. I was like, what? Like it was actually $1 million. He actually built $1 million business around his YouTube channel.
Oh shit. Okay.
I think, I'm doing it. I'm actually doing it. That was the expression, and he had this proper target. Like the first year, until the point you make 100 YouTube videos, you're not going to grow.
Yeah.
You're at least not going to have like a outcome based inputs. It's like just make 100 videos and then like have targets for like number of subscribers.
Yes.
For the first 100 videos, you should be like, Acha, I'm going to make 100 videos for the next 1 year, maybe 2 years or something like that. I'm going to make 100 videos and then I'll have a target for subscribers. And for the first 1 year, have a target of just 1,000 subscribers.
Okay. Yeah.
So I was like, hey, it's January. Now it's already like February or something like that. No, January. And I was like, okay, next year, 1,000 subscribers is my goal. And then I was like, okay, now I'll make videos. But what do I make videos on? Like,
Yes.
how do I decide? Like, see, I'm like a normal average student. I don't know shit regarding anything. I'm not an expert who can just come here and like talk about some random shit. So what do I make videos on?
Yes.
Then there's this guy called MKVHT, Marcus Ronaldo.
Okay.
And he was like, you just need to make videos in the beginning. He has a Skillshare course where he starts telling about like how to start a YouTube channel, like his entire process.
Okay.
So in that Skillshare class, I kind of gone through this, like, again, a really good word sentence where he tells like you just need to make videos. Like you don't need to have a niche. You don't need to know anything about it. Just start making videos and try to enjoy the process of making videos. Uske baad, slowly with time, you'll realize that what is giving me the most growth. What are the videos that I want to make personally. So you'll actually understand that.
Yes.
So I was like, okay, bro. My brother just got an iPhone.
Okay.
iPhone unboxing and that. First one, that got like, I literally shared that video on every WhatsApp group that I had. I shared it on my Facebook groups. IIT, KGP, like all the Facebook groups. People are like, bhai, what the fuck are you doing? You being in third year right now. You should be preparing for internships. Like, my friends were sitting back and coding. Like, I might have done lead code, all this, they were solving questions. Yeah. And here I'm editing videos and putting on the group, like, hello guys, please watch my videos. Like, whoa. So that was how it started. And around 150 subscribers or something like that, I just shared to my personal group and I got like 150, 160 subscribers. And the journey from 160, 170 subscribers to 500 was, I don't know, what should I say? It's like the most difficult thing, man. No one gives a fuck about it. Yes. No one literally gives a fuck about it. Like, you're just one more random YouTuber who's just trying to make shit. You don't know how to make videos first. Like, you don't have like super good equipments and all. You just have your phone, you're just making it. You don't know how to grab people's attention and all. You don't know how to script. You are a complete newbie. And if you're a newbie, you're not going to make good videos. If you're not going to make good videos, people are going to not going to give a fuck. So then I came across this guy called Mr. Beast. Not Flying Beast. Flying Beast is from IIT KGP. But Mr. Beast is that guy who has like 100 million. So his name is Jerry. So he makes these videos like giving away $10 million or a random kind of thing, which are like very clickbaity. So he has this very good point. Unless and until 1,000 people are clicking on your video, you're not going to get 1,000 views. Right? So the CTR, like click-through rate is like one of the most important things that you should concentrate on. And also like audience retention, all these things. Audience retention and all this comes later. But unless and until 1,000 people are going to click on your video, no one's going to. So then I was like, okay. how do I see my 170 subscribers are IIT KGP students, right?
Yeah.
What do these people give a fuck about? These people know. See, initially I was kind of what do we say, experimenting.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, I'll not sleep for 100 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll make a video about it. Let's see like how many people.
Yeah.
And that video did good at that point of time.
Yeah.
And then comes the second video, which is like I studied for 10 hours during the lockdown. See, none of us study for 10 hours. At least IIT students, they're not going to study for 10 hours a day.
Right. No.
Yeah.
Right.
People have a lot of misconception. कि अच्छा IIT में जाके पढ़ते होगे सारे दिन.
नहीं भाई.
नहीं. In fact, people don't even study an hour every day.
No.
So now if I make a video on studying for 10 hours during the lockdown, I don't know if how many गाली I'm going to get, but definitely they're going to click on it and see, अच्छा क्या पढ़ता होगा ये.
Yes.
And even that video did great. And then came, अच्छा, what should I make next? I don't know because I don't have a proper niche, right?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, now I'll try to do. I was kind of going to the gym. I just started going to the gym.
Okay.
So I thought, okay, I'll do 1,000 push-ups today and make a video about it.
Yes.
And how do I make people click? So I clicked my picture like this. I superimposed a broken hand kind image. I put like this. Now the people are definitely going to click on this. Acha, Tharun ka heart toot gaya. Those 170 subscribers are my friends. They're definitely going to see this. So even that video did great. And there was this guy called Geeky Baller. He was also one of the YouTubers from our campus. He was kind of doing good. He was taking interviews of people who sat for CDC.
Okay.
So those kind of stuff.
Okay.
And he came to campus and he vlogged it.
Okay.
He made the video called Going Back to IIT KGP after these many days.
Okay.
So, and that video did great. So I was like, okay. हम भी बना लेंगे same video. So, but it was lockdown. Trains and then nothing was okay. And on the other hand, my parents were like, you're not going out.
Yes.
So I told them, see, I'm sitting for internships. मेरे certificates सारे campus में हैं. I need to get the certificates, otherwise I'm not going to get an internship. तो ठीक है जाओ. So I boarded the train. I came here, vlogged the entire thing, like the video. It took around 10 days to edit it. I posted it, it went viral. 100k views, like that was the first time I've seen like 100k views, like on a video, right? Because when you especially start now in the beginning, it's very difficult.
Yes, I can really feel you.
Yeah.
अभी तक एक ही video बाहर है. I definitely feel you on that.
It's very difficult because you actually, no one knows that you make videos.
Yes.
And like not just your close circle, but also like on YouTube as a platform, no one recognizes you. You're some random guy. And unless and until your video is like really good in the like even the packaging of the video is good, like titles and that, you're not going to get a lot of views.
Yes.
So when I've seen that 100k views, I was like,
खुशी.
So back in 5 days, 5 days mein I went from 400 subscribers to almost 4,000 subscribers.
Wow.
That was like a huge increase. Like
Yes.
I never expected because I told my friends that I'm going to give them a party when I hit 500 subscribers. And I actually went. And during that party, like I was scrolling it, like, and I've seen 501 subscribers there. I scrolled it. 3 log chala gaya. I was like 498. So yeah, beginning was good. Like it was kind of fun. Like I didn't really have like a lot of expectations on the number of views that I would get, number of subscribers that I would get. And one more very difficult thing in the beginning was how would my friends view me?
Yes. Actually, this is the most difficult one. Yeah, you just continue. I'll explain.
Because see, you're in an IIT.
Yeah.
And fortunately or unfortunately, people don't expect you to become a YouTuber.
Yes.
Right? Because you came here, like some people would actually say this, you wasted a seat.
Yeah.
But if you see, we as like a student community or whatever it is, we are not like full-time YouTubers, full-time entertainers. Like we come here, we share something that we have. We share stories here.
Yes.
This is not like the full-time thing that we do. Right? It can become. It's not wrong to become. But I genuinely believe that every person, just like you have Instagram, where you post pictures. You can also have a YouTube channel where you share something.
Yes.
You don't need to become like a creator and get like a lot of subscribers and all. But it's good to have, it's good to put your opinions out there.
Yeah.
Maybe a tweet like if YouTube channel becomes a lot of effort for you because like you have to say edit videos and all these things. But yeah, having a YouTube channel is like definitely a bonus. But people here at least they don't understand it. Now it's like kind of easy because like there are a lot of people who already are in IITs and are like kind of doing good on YouTube. So now it's kind of easier. But back before like 3-4 years, that was no one was there.
Yeah.
You are like one of the very first people over there.
It's not even exactly for YouTube. See, जैसे मैं जब start किया था, I had the same question कि यार क्या सोचेंगे?
Yeah, what would my friends think?
See, like what would my friends think? मतलब जो भी जिसको भी share करना चाहूँगा क्या सोचेगा मेरे बारे में कि भाई आईटी से तो ग्रेजुएट हुआ मेरे तो जॉब ही लग गया भाई I'm good.
I made like the highest amount of money that I ever made in a month. It was close to 10. And but my mental health was like so disturbed. I don't actually like talk to people a lot. I just sit in this room, wake up, edit videos, then get on meeting with my friends. Get on meeting with like I also run an agency, video editing agency, like a creative agency. So we get on meetings over there. We discuss like the growth over there, and then I go out to other offices of this sort of thing, and we shoot videos for them, like the clients and all. So there are a lot of things which go around simultaneously, and being in college, managing all these things along with your academics. December में my placements ka exams are also going on. So it is very like I see. As you clearly mentioned in the beginning of this podcast, ki hustle culture, you have a lot of problem with this hustle.
Yes.
So working hard is good.
Yeah.
But it should be sustainable.
Yes.
It should be sustainable. Like I pulled it off in the month of December, but January I was like, bro, I'm not going to do this.
Yes.
See, you have all this money in your bank, but where do you spend this?
Yes.
You go niche, you get extra Maggi for 40 rupees. You go to the canteen, you get to spend maximum 300-400 rupees.
Yes.
You go out with friends, party, and you spend like 50,000 rupees maximum.
That's huge. Like 50 is बहुत ज़्यादा.
Yeah. And so I was like, okay, let me. And I was like actually burnt out, man. Like, I was very active since a while now. Like, it's almost been a month that I did not post on it. So this is very true that you should work very hard, but that should be sustainable.
Yes. And we'll always have to ask this question. Everything comes at cost.
Yeah.
Are you willing to give that cost or not? कि 3 hours लग गया मैं start कर दिया, but after a while I realized कि यार मेरे को इसमें खुशी तो नहीं मिल रहा है, but so called people success मेरे को मिल रहा है. Of course I'm not happy with that. Okay, money है, but मेरे को मैं जो पैसा कमाया उसको खर्च करने के लिए मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है. जो कुछ भी मेरे लिए मेरी लाइफ में इम्पोर्टेंट है वो सारी चीजें अगर मैं मिस कर रहा हूँ किसी और को प्रूव करने के लिए, I don't think that's success, man. Like,
and also at this age, like the age 21, 22 that we have right now, I truly believe that this is the age when you should be learning a lot of things.
Yes.
And during the time of December, I was not learning anything. I was literally not learning anything. I was continuously repeating the same thing that I was doing. See, I can do all this stuff even after like 2-3 years. Right? But the learning capacity of a human being, it drops significantly down as you grow older.
Yes.
So your life should be in balance.
Yes, balance.
Balance is one of the most important things that you miss.
Yes.
I broke up with a girl and I went into the depression, and partly one of the reasons was also because I didn't have enough time.
Yes.
And the same goes with the academics. See, you can't manage everything simultaneously at the same time. It kind of completely gets you into this jail.
Yes.
This room becomes your jail. Like I was not spending enough time with my parents also. I went home for like 7 days, 8 days, and I was sitting back in my room itself. I was getting into meetings, editing videos, scripting more videos, and exams, college exams, some random work, man. Like and my parents, everyone, the relatives, they kind of got pissed off. They gathered for a family meeting and they started scolding me. Each person was, exchanging the phone. Tharun, this is fair. And then pass the phone. Tharun, pass the phone. Tharun. I had to cry. Like I had no option. I was like,
yes. But वही ना देखो, the success will be like कि ना hustle को देखो अपन को बुरा नहीं लगने का. कि अगर if you don't have that purpose right, कि मैं इस reason के लिए करूँ. See, as I said, everything comes for a cost, and you should be able to ready to give for that cost. And like जब जैसे तूने बोला कि मैं burnt out हो गया, like burn out हो गया उस point पे. अगर जब मैं burn out हो गया, अगर मेरे पास proper reason होता कि भाई ये अपना proper vision था, like आगे जाकर अपन ये सोच रहे थे, that's our vision and that's our whole plan, so you can't give up here. अगर वो वाला जो vision है, जो वहाँ जो purpose मैंने create करा ना, अगर वो बहुत strong है, then ये hustle थोड़ा अच्छा होगा, easy होगा. That will be मेरा
because the process itself becomes enjoyable.
Yes, the process becomes enjoyable, and मेरे को through this podcast, I want people to able to set that point. जो future में मैं जो बनना चाह रहा हूँ ना, I want people to set that point, क्योंकि अपने हिसाब से उस point को customize करो, देखो what are all the odds, like सबके लाइफ में क्या क्या चाहिए होता है, जितना मेरे को like मनी कितना चाहिए, पीस कितना चाहिए, टाइम विद माय फैमिली फ्रेंड्स एंड ऑल कितना चाहिए, उसके हिसाब से कस्टमाइज करके आगे वाला पॉइंट को सेट करो तुम्हारा. अगर वो वाला पॉइंट सेट करते हो ना, इवन दो यू हसल अ लॉट, ज्यादा फील नहीं होता. करेक्ट, इट विल बी गुड कि आई एम गोइंग फॉर समथिंग करके जो फीलिंग है ना, दैट फुलफिल्स यू.
एंड आल्सो एडिंग टू दिस थिंग that you want people to see their like end goal. What is the end goal that I want? And accordingly like modify their travel, modify their journey. So this thing
I
also,
don't
right?
even say that is an end goal. Kind of life I'm expecting. Around that build your everything. That side. क्योंकि end goal मतलब, and even I'm against to this point also, कि अगर मान लो कि मैं 6 साल के बाद कुछ और बनना चाहता हूँ, so अगर मेरा वो वाला point fix हो गया ना, I may miss out on many things. Explore भी कर पाऊंगा मैं.
Sometimes, correct. Sometimes you need to climb up on the smaller mountains. To see like the bigger opportunities.
Yes.
Like you need to explore a lot of things. Come down. Actually, it's not for me. Explore a lot of things, then see bigger things, then hit for it.
Yes.
So this is also one of the good things that we can.
So
Where were we? We got into like we got very I don't know, deep dive into this episode. No concept. What do we call it?
Like
topic.
I know, and like become more philosophical.
Very philosophical, man.
ज़्यादा philosophical हो गया. We just step back. कि we started with your YouTube journey. See, that was kind of, मतलब जैसे तुमने बोल रहे हो कि मुझे तो ऐसा लग रहा है कि only because of exploring the moment you are always keeping around, कि ये देखते वो देखते या ये अच्छा है, deep dive करते ये अच्छा है. So all this happened to the start point है, that is because of your that urge to explore it. वो वाला आज से start हुआ. After urge you started something with less expectation. Because of less expectation you did lot of work without you done a lot of work without expecting the results. That is the only thing you always have to do, but वो करना काफी tough होता है. Expect मतलब results को बिना expect करे काम करना is too tough. So because of fun you are doing that, so of course like काम अच्छा किया, कम results expect किया, slowly results आने लगा, you tasted that success, slowly improve होगा.
And that fueled in the
yes. वो एकदम वो cycle बन गया. वो cycle बन गई. तो when was the point when you feel कि यार छोड़ देते YouTube नहीं हो, ऐसा कहीं point आया था अगर तुम्हारा? क्योंकि जैसे कहीं पे भी like मैं कुछ pursue करने जाता हूँ, starting में बहुत resistance होता है क्योंकि you don't know a shit about like that. And you start करते हो, backfire करता है, हमेशा जो भी करते हैं backfire करते रहते हैं, like थोड़े से comment भी पास होते हैं तुम्हारे ऊपर, बहुत कुछ होता रहता है. So you'll be यार मेरे लिए इतना सूट नहीं करता है, थोड़ा give up मार देते हैं इसको. ऐसा कोई point आया क्या तुम्हारे?
See, as I clearly told this, that as I started on YouTube, I started it out in a way that if I make a YouTube video right now, I will be able to make a YouTube video at any point of life. Because I went to Tirupati, I had a clean shave and that was like the worst that I can look on the camera. Okay. Proper circular face, no lighting, nothing, just a phone recording you. So that was like one thing. And I guess the entire journey was like fun. It was like, अच्छा अभी 80K views आ गया, next video में 100 कैसे लाते हैं, next video में 120 कैसे लाते हैं. So it was good. Like it was like mostly like playing a video game itself. And that was one of the reasons. Like sometimes it happens like maybe you expected a video to do really good, but it did not. So थोड़ा सा backfire कर जाती है, but there was no point during these 2 years that I felt, bro, YouTube is not my cup of tea. Because see, I never had this goal of अच्छा I should earn this much from YouTube. It was just like ठीक है, हर week एक वीडियो डाल दो, देखते जो होगा.
Actually, man, तुम्हारा
because and also because I'm still a student and I have a lot of risk taking capabilities right now, because people don't expect anything out of me. I'm in college, like I can play really, I can take so many risks and still be very safe. Right, and also this college actually helped because see, I did not prepare much during the placements. My placement level was almost zero. I still managed to get a good job.
We'll come to that point also.
Yeah, so that was there. Like YouTube was never my first, it's like I never considered it like a job. It was like, ठीक है भाई, free time है तो कर लेते हैं वीडियो.
That turns out to be good, yeah. So नहीं, actually तुम जैसे बात कर रहे हो ना, you're not recognizing one quality in you, that is positivity. जैसे तुमने बोल रहे हो ना कि मैंने ज़्यादा expectation नहीं रखा ये वो. What I felt is तुम्हें उतना बुरा इसलिए नहीं लगा क्योंकि तुम एक तो पहले expectation कम रखे, at the same time you are positive and like it's like fun to you. Like जैसे तुमने बोला कि मेरा पहले 150 subscriber 170 subscriber थे, वो सारे मेरे दोस्त थे, मैं कैसे बोलते थे, you're like man, the way you're looking at that thing ना वो बहुत different है. It's why it got so much easier for you to grow like this. मुझे तो ऐसा ही लगता है. अगर मान ले कि see there is other person जैसे कम subscribers है, he may like perceive in a different way. Like कि यार कोई नहीं देख रहा मेरे वीडियो, नहीं मैं नहीं कर रहा हूँ. You like यार कॉमेडी, मेरे दोस्त मेरा मजाक उड़ा रहे हैं इसमें ये वो, ठीक है देखते आगे क्या होगा, ऐसा ट्राई मारते जाएंगे. That positive feeling, मतलब positivity you have for that process है. मुझे तो यही लग रहा है कि उस process, उस positivity वजह से ही वो process smooth हुआ तुम्हारा. Yeah, जैसे तुम बोले कि placements and all IIT and stuff, I want to really speak about this.
Okay.
कि see, for audience also I'll say this thing. जैसे तुम सोचते हो ना, after getting into IIT you're done man, you're done for life. ऐसा नहीं होता मेरे भाई, ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं होता. Even I came to IIT with the same point कि भाई लग गया सीट, you're done, like you're done for life, सब कुछ sorted. But नहीं bro, IIT is definitely a very great platform for everyone to grow. Accept that, but यहाँ के काम करना पड़ेगा. Actually that is a starting point. तुम्हें अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म सेट हो गया, सब कुछ प्रॉपर है, अभी जितना काम करोगे उतना फायदा मिलेगा, उतना अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिलेंगे तुमको. बट यहाँ आके काम करना is very much important, which most people miss on.
Very important and also difficult.
Yes.
Because there are two reasons to it. First thing is, till now you had this very path.
Yes.
When you were in when you were in like school.
Yes.
People set your timetable.
Yes.
अच्छा आज तुमको ये करना है. Weekend पे टेस्ट होगा, कर लो. So there is someone to guide you it every day, at every single hour of the day.
Yes.
But here it's not like that.
Yes.
You need to plan it for yourself.
Yes.
And that to plan like अच्छा मुझे क्या करना है life में. See, when you come here, you can end up being a software engineer, or you can get into finance, or you can get into consult, you can get into product. You can get into data science, or you can go for research, or you can like get into marketing, these kind of things.
Yes.
So there are a lot of things. Now people won't be there to अच्छा tell you कि अच्छा तू यही करना है, मुझे यही करना है. You need to make the decision कि अच्छा मुझे क्या करना है. And to be able to make a good decision, you need to talk to a lot of people from all these domains.
Yes.
And then you also need to explore, kind of give it like bit of taste of each of this.
Yes.
Then find out acha which one, like for example, imagine you have an apple here, you have an orange, you have banana. Unless and until you try these three, like small piece, you don't know like if people come to ask you like choose one thing, you won't know ki which one is a better decision for you, right?
Yes.
So you need to taste acha data mein ye hoga, coding mein ye hoga, software mein ye hoga, isme ye hoga. And that is the point, like you have to come here, you need to talk to a lot of people, you need to taste everything, and then you need to decide acha mujhe ye karna hai. And after you decide, now you need to, the second problem is like you need to have a roadmap. अच्छा अगर मुझे सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर बनना है तो मुझे क्या करना है.
Yes.
And now you need to set your like plan your timetable. And this timetable might coincide with your academics, might coincide with your society activities and these, might coincide with your athletics.
Yes.
So now that's one of the major reasons ki
Yeah.
why people come here and might not like explore a lot of things. Because and eventually people end up falling into the rat race of like अच्छा coding कर लो उसके बाद DSA कर लो and सिर्फ for internship नहीं लगा तो off campus में internship देख लो and then placements का like 3-4 months के पहले again get into the same rat race. Go drive the interviews and all. So it's kind of difficult, man. Like and also it's very hyped up. Like the placement scenario over here, it is very hyped up. It's not going to be very easy for you if you're not from a circuitry department. Like even right now at this point of time, I have a lot of my friends who still did not get a job. Okay, it might be because of a number of reasons, like maybe recession or whatever the reason is. But you did not come here to hear this this recession term during your job, right? You came to IIT because you wanted to अच्छा IIT में तो placement हो ही जाएगा. That was your feeling when you came here. You didn't expect people to say अच्छा recession है job नहीं मिलेगा.
Yes.
Right. So and talking about the placements like more. Most of the people here get like a average package of like 20 LPA or something like that. Which again 20 LPA might be really good for like some people, which also might be like very less to some people, like based upon how much you earn, completely depends. But 20 LPA is like good enough. But imagine you're living in Bangalore. And your base pay is like around 12. How much would you actually save? Not much. And also there's one more thing to this, like okay, let's not actually talk about it. See, it's like at this point, if you have to start a career in like YouTube or something, you get paid more for a brand promotion than your entire monthly salary.
Yes, you can actually. Yes.
Based upon the niche that you are in, So when you think in this perspective, then IIT placements are nothing, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Like,
and I want to also say this thing. If you take the topic of IIT, the thing I don't like much is IIT is not all about placements.
Yeah, it is not. Correct.
It is not all about placement. IIT is experience.
Yes.
IIT is experience. बस एक ही बात खत्म इससे like भाई this type का बंदे से तुम मिलोगे, this type का people मतलब तुम बात करोगे, this type का people से तुम inspiration लोगे, everything matters a lot in your life. So वो जो 4 साल का जो experience रहता है, I give the highest priority at that point. वो जो 4 साल का experience है, that will change you as a person completely, and that differs you from the crowd.
Yeah.
It's not about कि भाई मेरे को ऐसा 1 crore का package लग गया, so that's not a differentiating point. The experience which you have in those 4 years, right? That is the complete differentiating point.
This is also because of this thing, right? Ki people here, at least in our campus, that whatever I've seen, they kind of, I don't say waste time. Wasting time is like a different scenario. They kind of spend their time in different ways before the exam comes. But when the exam comes, 1 day or 2 days, whatever it is, they end up scoring really good. So these people have this thing. Acha, when you're under pressure, you can literally do like a lot of work done. So that is like one of the like I don't know if it's culture, I don't know if it's tradition. I don't know what they call it, but that is one thing which is like inbuilt in each and every person who graduates out of an IIT.
Yes.
And also there's a lot of exposure, man. Lot of exposure. See, societies and these kind of like all these people get in a lot of speakers. Lot of events happen here. And then your own department people get some people, invite some people there. And even the campus also invites a couple of people. They also have. And then I guess like one of the major mentorships that we usually get is from our seniors itself.
Yeah, man. Actually, that exposure point, that is so much important. Like मेरे personal experience जो है कि IIT में तुमको exposure बहुत अच्छा मिलेगा, opportunities huge मिलेंगी. Like I don't think कि दूसरे colleges में इतना opportunities नहीं मिलेंगे. Of course, we will be grateful and privileged for that. मेरे खुद का example लूँगा तो मेरे came in my first year course था PDS Programming and Data Science. After that course, I fixed कि भाई मैं मेरी पूरी लाइफ में कभी कोड नहीं करने वाला. I really hate coding. I shouldn't say this on screen, but मेरे को कोडिंग बिल्कुल अच्छा नहीं लगा यार. Like I don't know, मतलब it may not be suited to me. मेरे को कोडिंग बिल्कुल अच्छा नहीं लगा. Then I realized कि मैं को कोडिंग ही करूँगा, but I want a job. क्या करना है मैंने? Then I started exploring कि non-coding profiles क्या होता है. Then I started talking to some seniors and all. Then मेरा एक senior ने मेरे को बताया कि यार एक product management करके फील्ड होता है बेसिकली. So that will be good. तुमको अच्छा प्रोडक्ट माइंडसेट चाहिए होता है, बिजनेस माइंडसेट चाहिए होता है, थोड़ा ट्रेड ऑफ करना आना चाहिए, ऐसा वैसा बोला. So he had given me, मतलब thrown me that shade of light on me regarding product management. So after that I started exploring product management. मेरे को काफी अच्छा लगा. And उस that senior is already placed, मतलब ऑफ कैंपस प्लेसमेंट था उनका. He is already placed as a product manager. मेरा पूरा जर्नी में
he helped
me. मतलब I'm very much grateful for him. कि उसके बाद I felt like कि वो जो person था मेरी लाइफ में, I want to become that person in someone else's life.
Yeah.
So then I became कि अगर मेरे से कोई भी junior product management या कुछ भी like career advice पूछते ना, मैं time बनाता हूँ. मैं अगर नहीं भी रहता है, मैं time set करता हूँ उसके लिए.
See, that is called culture, right? That is called tradition.
Yeah.
That we
and like मैं इतना ज्यादा ग्रेटफुल है क्योंकि भाई मेरी नौकरी लगी एक बंदे के वजह से. ही डन एवरीथिंग फॉर फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट विदाउट, उनको मतलब कोई फायदा नहीं है. मेरे को हेल्प करके क्या मिलेगा? कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. बट शी हेल्प मी. सो देन आई फेल्ट कि यार वो जो बंदा मेरे लाइफ में जो पोजीशन निभाया ना, लाइक वो जो पोजीशन इमेज जो दिखाया, आई वांट टू बी दैट the same. For someone else in someone else's life.
This is one regular story that you guys can hear. Like it's one of the examples of a classic story which happens in IIT.
Yes.
This is the story of every single IIT.
Every single IIT, definitely.
You have a senior who guides you in every path, every step.
Every step. GCB field mein.
You can visual factor is like obviously there. It's true for it's true in every damn scenario. It's like take it sports, you have a senior to guide.
Yes.
Take it so you have a senior to guide you. Take it campus collections, you have some seniors to groom you, guide you and everything. Take it placements, you have a senior to guide you. Like every single thing, like you have a senior to guide you. Who keeps helping you, like they don't expect anything in return. Like even in my case, there was this guy, like my hall like senior, his name is Shubham Bhattacharya. We still have this guy.
Actually, abhi jo main example liya tha, that is for Shubham. Shubham is getting a job in product management.
Got it. Shubham, we are watching this.
When I thought of taking a podcast with you, the first and foremost question, like kind of what type of questions I wanted to ask you. The first thing is I want to ask you about consistency. Because मैंने जितना तुम्हें observe किया ना, what I really got to feel about you is कि तुम consistently effort देने के लिए ready हो, because of which you are this successful today. So इतना consistently, इतना long period of time तक effort देना is tough when you don't have a purpose. This is for sure, man. तुम स्टार्टिंग में पैशन तो सबको ही रहेगा, सबको करना होता है. फर्स्ट वीडियो करूंगा, सेकंड वीडियो करूंगा, थर्ड, फोर्थ, फिफ्थ, सिक्स्थ, उसके बाद इफ आई डोंट सी एनी रिजल्ट्स आउट ऑफ दिस, आई काइंड ऑफ गेट बोर्ड एंड उतना एफर्ट नहीं दूंगा. स्लोली एफर्ट कम कर दूंगा. उसके बाद ऑफ कोर्स रिजल्ट्स भी थोड़ा सा वो सैचुरेट हो जाएंगे, वहां पे एंड हो जाएगा. व्हाट्स योर सीक्रेट टू कंसिस्टेंसी? आई डोंट से इट्स अ सीक्रेट. व्हाट आई पर्सनली फील इज यू हैव दिस हिडन मोटिव और पर्पस, और कुछ भी हो. जैसे मैंने बोला कि आई वांट टू प्रूव इट टू माय सेल्फ कि मैं जो बोलता हूँ मैं करके दिखाऊंगा कि नहीं. सो ऐसा तुम्हारा क्या था because of which you are this consistent?
See, the major motive, as I previously talked, like on why I started YouTube. It was more like I already knew how to edit videos. It was like I kind of liked the process.
Okay.
Like sitting there editing videos and I was just playing random badminton. I edited a video. I didn't post it anywhere. I just edited for myself to watch.
Okay.
And that I liked the process of editing. And then I got into this filmmaking and all, where I got to know these are the angles, this is like so I loved playing with the camera. And then came this concept of YouTube videos mein aao to waise bhi aa jayenge and all these things. So one easy factor which helped me to be very consistent is that like there are weekly targets, right? Instead I would have daily targets, like if you have like a long term goal, split it into like more parts, like small parts, and then concentrate on it. So if I have to post a like video in a week, it's like आज मुझे script करना ही पड़ेगा, हो गया. Next day मुझे ये करना पड़ेगा, हो गया. Third day, fourth day, record, edit. So that's like the process of me making a video. But then the overall reason why I was like still consistent is because I was actually able to see the result, right? And the result was actually the fuel. Imagine I was in a condition where अगर मैंने एक साल पूरा YouTube videos बना रहा और कुछ भी नहीं आ रहा. If I might have been at like 500 subscribers right now, then I would have obviously left it. Because life is too short for you to just play a single game. Right? It's like you tried it, but there's something that you're missing. So maybe I could have like talked with a person who's kind of very much like who made it on YouTube. And then I would have like learned. So it's all this process, like you learn something, you try to implement it. If it works, then it's good. Whatever worked will be the fuel for you to work.
Yes.
And if it doesn't work, you did not know anything in the first place. So you need to learn more. So I don't know why I was consistent and all. It's you could say it's like I was in the process, like.
Actually,
And also one more like sneaky thing, which I'm not sure like if I should talk it about like this or not, because I usually have targets. Like initially I did not have target for a long period of time, but when I see a couple of people who are making YouTube videos, I can see, acha, how can I make this better?
Okay.
And would I be able to make this better or not? From my entire experience. If I would be able to make it better, and if he has more subscribers than me, then I'll be like, bro, he doesn't deserve it.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm better. I don't know, like this might sound like a complete asshole and all, but that's one of the things, man. Like, imagine like if you are capable of like doing something, and if you like doing it, then you should do it.
Yes, you should. And तुम जो बोले थे ना, उसमें भी थोड़ा सा catch ये है कि तुमने जैसे बोला कि I set very much smaller targets and work on that. जैसे तुमने बोला कि आज मेरे को स्क्रिप्ट करना है, लेट करना है, ऐसा काम करते जाऊँगा. बट कभी कभार क्या होता है ना, टारगेट सारे सेट करते हैं, मिस आउट हो जाता है. एक दिन मिस हो गया, 2 दिन मिस हो गया, 3 हो गया, वो हफ्ता हो जाएगा, महीना हो जाएगा, वो चला जाएगा. तो उस चीज को मैनेज कैसे किया तुमने?
See, this is one thing which I'm going through right now.
Okay.
So initially I was making YouTube videos for a long time, right? Where I was like, I already knew something and I just need to put it out. My videos are like very fast paced and all that. So for the first time ever, I put everything aside. I was like, keep the amount of money that you're making aside, keep the business aside, everything. Let's make a documentary this time.
Oh, wow.
This is the first time that I, as a individual, is like going to make a documentary, like that to like a single person, from scripting to editing to like everything.
Okay, wow.
And I initially underestimated this entire process. I thought, okay, it might take me 2 weeks to make it.
Okay.
Yes. अगर video है तो 1 week, documentary है तो 2 week. But it's almost been like 4 weeks right now.
Okay.
I'm still half done with it.
Oh.
So as you said, like पहले 1 week होगा, 2 weeks होगा, अभी 1 महीने हो गया. I'm still struggling to make it. But sometimes like right now, if I go out again, I kind of feel tensed. It's been almost a month that I did not post a video. Would people still care about me or not?
Yeah. Someday.
So these kind of things. But I think if you're going to match the expectations that you put out from the people, this is like movie, man. Imagine मतलब महेश बाबू का movie आ गया, यार इतना ज़्यादा expectations from it, उतना match नहीं हुआ, you'll be disappointed that भाई क्या movie है. So it's kind of same. People, and there's also one more thing. If you make really good videos, you don't need to go to the people. People will find you in some other way.
Yes.
So
That's it. And yeah, abhi to like I got to this point when you said कि you should have that, along with passion, you should have that kind of pressure inside you. जैसे तुमने बोला कि यार 1 महीना हो गया अभी तक रिलीज नहीं किया, you kind of have that fear and pressure. थोड़ा सा fear and pressure भी चाहिए होता है.
Exactly.
चाहिए होता है, and only that fear and pressure comes when it means something to you.
Correct.
अगर that doesn't mean much to you, you easily
leave it.
So again, that comes to the same point की purpose.
What's the purpose?
What's the purpose? क्यों? So wait, that's why वो जो purpose वाला part है, you should be crystal clear regarding that. उसके बाद ये सारे तो हो ही जाएंगे.
And also it's very easy to miss out on these things, right?
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of things that go on in life.
Yeah.
Your life is not just YouTube.
Yeah.
Your life is much more than just like posting YouTube videos.
Yeah.
YouTube videos. So sometimes you might be sick. Sometimes your friends might be sick and you need to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
So it's kind of tricky. You just need to make time for what matters to you the most.
yes. तो ये जो YouTube वाला एक्सपीरियंस तुमने एज अ पर्सन कितना चेंज किया है, वो जितना चेंज की वजह से जितना तुम्हें फायदा होने वाला, हाउ यू लुक एट दैट, कि मतलब आफ्टर YouTube हाउ मच आई चेंज एज अ पर्सन टुवर्ड्स अचीविंग इट.
Got it.
Yeah.
So even in this thing, it's kind of subjective, but I'll just try to make it more simpler. Whatever it is. So first thing is like there are some like scenarios where your communication skills matter a lot, where your confidence levels need to matter a lot, where delegation of work need to would be mattering a lot. Mostly in this management oriented role, right? In those kind of roles, if I have to make a switch, it will be very easy for me because making videos for like 2 years, right, has made me a better storyteller.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
If I have a story in my mind, I know much better than 2 years back, Tharun.
Yeah.
I can make audience listen to me more, consciously, right?
Yeah.
So that is one definitely very important skill that you as an individual should have. And the second thing is, at this point of time, I can actually sit and work straight for 8 hours. Like if it's like editing or something like that, where you also need use like some kind of logical skills. Like if you're just editing a video, I say cut, then you don't need anything. But if you're going to improve in every single video that you make, then you need to think of new effects. You need to think of that, how should I put this out in the best way that people don't lose interest. So I can actually use my brain, sit at the place without getting disturbed, sit straight for 8 hours.
Wow.
So even the dedication level, कि अच्छा ब्रो मुझे आज काम करना है तो मुझे करना ही है. I have a couple of friends who started a YouTube channel before I did, who are in this campus itself. But they focus a lot on quantity. अच्छा मुझे हर दिन एक वीडियो डालना ही है. But at what cost? You're wasting people ka 5 minutes. Every single day you're trying to waste 5 minutes of my life. Right? So I obviously hate you. But imagine you're going to give more value in terms of entertainment or maybe some kind of information or whatever it is. If you're going to add some value to a person's life in the 5 minutes that they try to give you, then they would obviously subscribe to you.
Yes.
So that's if I don't want myself to be disturbed by a faltu video that my friend sends, I can't do the same to some other person.
Yes.
And if I put a 5 minutes ka video, there would at least be 15 to 20 hours ka work that I put into it.
Wow.
5 minutes gives you 20 hours. So that's a lot of effort which goes into a small 5 minutes video. 1 minute mein, 1 minute mein, almost 60 seconds mein, there will be 30 fucking clips in the intro. So that's the kind of quality that I try to put in. And that is one of the major reasons why people did not see me in a different way. Acha bhai ye YouTuber or that. I said like that. They genuinely gave me a good feedback. Bhai, this is good, but I guess you can also improve it here. And also getting this feedback from your own friends is
that is realistic as fuck.
It is really good.
क्योंकि देखो अगर तुम थोड़ा सा इतना ज्यादा क्लोज नहीं हो तो they'll try to be more diplomatic. कि so that you won't be much hurt. So that of course we both are of same age. But मैं थोड़ा सा 4 year मतलब मेरा course 4 year.
4 year में so you graduated
I graduated a year earlier and now I'm working in a bank. So how do you sum up this your student life? कि मतलब क्या highs थे, क्या lows थे, कहाँ तुमने कुछ लगा कि यार ये क्या हो गया मेरी लाइफ में, या ऐसा बहुत सारे एस्पेक्ट्स हुए होंगे ना, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल रिलेशनशिप एंड ऑल, गर्ल्स, स्पोर्ट्स, एक्टिविटी, backstabbing their friends and all. Of course, everything happened. So, if you want to sum up all this stuff in 5 minutes, so what all the important parts you want to touch on, and some stories regarding this.
Some stories regarding it. Man, one of the my 5 year stay at IIT was, I don't know if it's normal or not. It's really extremist kind of thing.
Okay.
Because last year, my parents also don't know about this, but I did not stay in the campus itself. I took a room outside. I was staying outside there. And first first year, Ramesh wrote on my wall, like, door, oh, Tharun Kalana. Like, it was a, oh, Sri Kalana. Or thing. It was 3 a.m. in the morning. I never came back to my room before 3. I used to knock, these people used to get disturbed. So first year went on in me coming to this campus and exploring. Exploring in terms of like what societies are there, what can I do in life, what do I need to do in life, what kind of job do I want. Because when I was a kid, I thought, okay, I'll become a scientist. But when I came here for the first year, that was the time when I realized, bro, scientist is not my cup of tea. Like, I'm not going to stay in an academic institute for like 5 more years after this 6 years gets over, like BTech plus MTech plus and then PhD. So first year is just me roaming around the campus, exploring, trying to make a lot of friends. And then came the second year. Second year, this kind of pressure already started, man. It was like, bhai, first year pura ho gaya. CG is like 7. You need to get it up to at least 8. Because internships, placements, ये सब start हो गए. तो second year थोड़ा सा serious वाला turn बन गया. ठीक है, now campus election, ये सब POR, position of responsibility. The second year was about the transition phase. अच्छा, enjoyment to like kind of getting
progression. Yeah.
But then suddenly, who the fuck expects like COVID to hit? That was a disaster. And suddenly third year, it was about YouTube. I literally left this entire academics thing aside. And because also partially because it was online, we did not actually need to study a lot to get like good grades because it was not write an exam and get marks. It was more like, what was it called? What it was called? Damn, how did I forget this? Evaluation. Continuous evaluation. Continuous evaluation. It was like कुछ ना कुछ होता रहता था. Like exam नहीं तो assignment है. So it was not so difficult to score well. So I started touching 9. 7 in the first year, 8 in the second year, 9 in the third year. So third year was entirely, I was just focusing on like growing this YouTube channel, trying to make more money and all. Fourth year was a time when we were called back to the campus, but then I took a room outside. So I got into this relationship. I was thinking, bro, no relationship for a while. But then somehow I got into this. And I learned a lot during the relationship. But things did not go well. And we broke up. I got into this depressional zone and all. Then I came back here. 1 month, 2 months of entire, like, very dark zone, man. Like, but one thing which actually helps you during this time is, are your like friends, right? Like, looking back before 3-4 months, if I wouldn't have like had good friends which I made back in my first year, I would have like, I don't know what would have happened to me. Because I came back, I was just here, like people wouldn't have seen me over a long time. And suddenly like I came here, I was just crying, very sad. It was just because of friends that I came out of that inner zone. And also, my placement season was going on. You get the point, like there's a lot of pressure on people. And during the lockdown itself, again 1 year back, during the lockdown itself, I made a switch. I was actually in BTech course. Mechanical 4-year BTech bachelor's degree course. And then I, along with almost all of my friends, we switched to DL degree course. Because the ultimate reason was like we didn't want to graduate during COVID. Because we wanted more of this college life. So that actually added. You know what? Like we guys are kind of lucky when compared to you guys. You graduated 1 year before. I'll tell you the reason why. It's like we get to see your entire journey. How your placement procedure goes and what we get to learn from your mistakes, which we can apply during ours. So that is one of the added benefits which but there's also one negative side of it, you guys will have like a better role 1 year later. More experience. But that would be managed by this MTech degree that we get extra. So
actually that's good.
It's kind of a good trade-off.
It's a good trade-off. As you mentioned about friends, right? Like like friends बहुत important है.
बहुत important.
बहुत ज़्यादा important है. You can't be like अच्छा फ्रेंड्स मिलना is kind of a lucky thing, but if you got ना भाई never ever leave them. जैसे कि देखो even this podcast man, I don't know a shit about anything, you know, like
Got it. It was only possible for you because
only it was only possible because of friends. Like other than speaking, I don't know a thing about a podcast. Like
Correct.
I don't know anything from starting to what all the equipment I need, how the light should be set, how the camera should be set, what camera, what mode and all. I don't know anything. Like
Got it.
not even video editing. भाई कुछ भी नहीं आता. Like मेरा friend of course अपना रमेश.
Ramesh, did you know this? Ramesh was my first year roommate.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So like, of course, friend की वजह से इतना कुछ कर पाया मैं. He's traveling for me all around. Like हम लोग last podcast के लिए रुकी गए थे. अभी फिर से KGP आए थे. We both are having full time jobs.
Got it.
We are actually managing it very much hardly कि टाइम निकालो उसमें थोड़ा थोड़ा लीव्स लो उसके ऊपर काम करो एंड ऑल उसके बाद
But it's kind of fun, right?
Yeah, it's kind of fun, but definitely भाई तेरे लिए एक बंदा टाइम देने को अपना एफर्ट्स इतना देने को रेडी हो, you should be very grateful for
thankful,
that.
yeah.
Very much grateful for that. And ऐसा दोस्त जरूर रखना.
Yeah.
जरूर रखना होता है. Like friends are like बहुत important है. How much do you make by YouTube man? How much? What's the highest you have ever made from YouTube?
It's kind of tricky from YouTube or like from like
See, because of
agency,
whatever you are earning right now, that's because of YouTube.
Yeah.
So if you say single YouTube or many streams, I consider it as YouTube
Okay.
because everything started there.
Yeah.
So how much you make as a whole?
It kind of differs.
Okay.
Sometimes I just like make 3 lakhs a month,
Wow.
but my highest went around to like 10 during December.
Wow.
10.1. That was before taxes, obviously.
Okay. Yeah. Of
That
course.
was like the highest that I made, but kind of switches between like 3 to 10. You can say like 6, 7, something around that.
Wow. देखो ऑडियंस देखो बहुत पैसा है YouTube में.
It's not just YouTube.
Yeah.
We, as I already told, we also run this creative agency,
Yeah.
and I also do freelance.
Oh.
Maybe shooting or like editing, whatever,
Yeah.
like the entire packaging.
Mm.
And then I'm also associated with a lot of brands.
No.
I can't tell the brands over here, but if you follow me, you already know what brands I'm associated with.
Yeah.
And then YouTube also pays you through AdSense.
Yeah.
And then I also get this affiliate sales.
Yeah.
And then I also get this what do you say, influential marketing, like sponsorships and all.
Yeah.
So there are so many things.
Multiple
Multiple
sources of
things.
income.
And then imagine you get like invited to a conference. Those people also pay you.
Yeah.
So a lot of things. Like,
It's a collection of lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I also take classes on an academy. So
Mm.
there's a lot of things. Like I don't actually realize this, but
There
If
is
I-
a lot
if I
of
see-
activity in your life, man.
Yeah, yeah,
बहुत
yeah.
कुछ कर रहे हो तुम.
if I see a monthly thing, no, then there are a lot of things that I actually have. Like I just realized it right now.
Yeah, man.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah, and after that, yeah. What's your views on social media, man? देखो, what I say. as
See,
you say-
social media, it's very toxic. And if you have to grow on social media, you need to have a very positive mindset.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why. I had something around 26,000 followers on Instagram.
Okay.
Okay, and I was very active over there.
Okay.
Like I'm not a creator on Instagram. Like I don't make reels every day, but just that some people love me and follow me like that.
Yeah.
So I had like 26,000 followers, something around that. And I uploaded a couple of stories, what's going on in my life. Imagine like you got into a podcast and
Yeah.
like some,
Yeah.
we are just recording
Yeah.
a podcast, something like that. Some kind of stories and these kind of things, right?
Yeah.
And one random day I just slept,
Hmm.
11:30 or something around. I went out to have dinner.
Hmm.
I just scrolling. I just opened my phone to scroll Instagram, and a message pops up saying your account is suspended. I was like, what?
Oh, okay.
Then it says click here to know more. So I clicked on it, and it says your account is against our community guidelines.
Okay.
Then I clicked more. What community guidelines? Then there are some random reasons. Then niche there's this one line says if you don't agree with this, you can contact us. So I wrote a mail,
Okay.
and I never heard a reply back.
Okay.
And I sent a mail again to the contact, like the support. They no fucks given. Instagram support, I mean the Facebook support is very bad.
Okay.
And I just lost it. Like the Instagram account,
Okay.
which I had, in which I was connected to a lot of people, is no more. Like, see, not everyone will give you the number.
Yeah.
There'll be so many educators, so many people
Yeah.
who by like Instagram was one of the supporting blogs for that. Now it's gone, right?
Yeah.
But see, it can actually have a negative impact on your mindset and all these things. But you as an individual, again, should sit back, relax, and think. Right? Like some people would actually take this in a very negative sense, but it doesn't matter. You still have the skill. If you get back on Instagram, you still can grow it.
Yeah.
You still can get connected with those people back. So it should be like this positive outlook. And the reason there are some people called script buddies. So these are like communities on like Discord or whatever it is. So what these people do is if you pay them money, they mass report your account.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so apparently, even I don't know this, I have a lot of enemies.
Okay.
I literally did not like know this because like first time it was normal, right? It's gone to gone. Okay, maybe in some random case Instagram changed policies or my account is gone or something like that. But I made the second Instagram account 2 days after that, and I did not even promote it much. I just posted a comment on one of my videos which I posted. I pinned the comment, and some people followed me over there. Next morning I wake up, account got suspended again, like the second account which I had.
Oh. Okay.
So you see, it's like people, whatever he is, like people might be one person, might be two people, whatever it is, they kind of target you, right? In an expecting ki acha, we'll fuck his life over. See, because now you're in this position, if you're not in a very like positive mindset,
State of mind agar
yeah,
acha
nahi hai, so you'll get fucked up.
Yeah, this is true, man.
You should be fine with anything because maybe next video which you make, you might tell something in a way which which can be very contradictory, and suddenly all the hate comments might come up.
Yeah.
But you should be like, okay, fine, whatever it is.
Yeah, actually, my next question was that only. See how you're handling your success. See, from now, I can say ki you haven't become completely successful enough. You can't.
Yeah.
That's a very much big statement, but you have tasted good enough success, right?
I'm not sure if I call it successful or not, but again, it's very subjective.
Yeah, it's a very subjective. Okay, let's not take the word success. You will just call it fulfill, like for now, presently. So you're earning decently, have good friends, have good relations with people, and everything is going good. Like you have seen a good enough of success. Like people now, if you go outside, people will recognize you. So all these things, how are you managing this? Now, as you said, now you are known among the people, right? So whatever you said, that may become a controversy.
Yeah.
So now you are earning good. So the kind of decision you are taking, so that you can at least be at this point. You don't go, niche from here. So what are the types of decisions you are taking? How you're handling that mindset कि भाई अभी तो मेरा बन गया कि अभी मेरे को इतना फाइट नहीं मारना पड़ेगा. तो you can take it like that, but you're not taking it like. ऐसा सक्सेस के बाद अपने आप को हैंडल करने के लिए क्या करना?
See, again, it's like very different, right? Because back before 2 years, maybe all I wanted in YouTube is just this plank. 100,000, like 100K subscribers, okay? It's fine. But there will be a point of your life where you wouldn't have like a proper fixed target. Right? ठीक है, पहले तो एक 1,000 subscribers might be a target. अभी वो achieve हो गया. Next 50,000 subscribers, वो भी हो गया. 1 lakh subscribers, वो भी हो गया. 2 lakh subscribers, 1 million, वो भी हो गया. Till when? Till where?
Yeah.
Like, what is like, till where is the question? Maybe you're earning like 10,000 rupees a month, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 10 lakh, okay, 40 lakh. So what next? So you should just understand that your entire life, it's just a process, and whatever you are doing right now, it in a broader view, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
and maybe all you have to live for is like how much satisfaction is a particular thing giving to you in your life. How much it is it like, I'm becoming very philosophical over here, but this is like the fact, right? Because maybe back in December, maybe 10 lakhs was my goal. I made it. I was happy about it. But I was definitely sure that har month 10 nahi aayega. I need to plan around the same thing to make this 10 sustainable in the coming future. I need to decide, अच्छा मुझे कितना, मतलब for example, if I earn 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs every month, that is like good enough for me in the future. So it's just about if you reach a goal that you have set, then it gives you a comfortable position where you can sit back, relax, and think about the next goal that you want in your life. Then set the next goal, and then achieve it, and then set the next goal, and then achieve it. So your entire life is just about, finding a problem, solving it, and that solving that problem gives you happiness.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So at every point of time, till you're alive over here, you should have target. You should have goals. You should have some problems to solve.
Yes.
And solving those problems, achieving those goals, those give you the happiness.
Yes.
At the end of the day, you need money. Because we are a part of like this middle class families and all. So it's not like we have a lot of money in our background that we just sit and we get to enjoy everything. No. In order for us to survive, we need to make money. So have a source of income that you have. In fact, have multiple sources of income. Because that kind of keeps you in a safer place. Like, acha, पहले वाला job चला गया, so you still have something until you find one more job. अच्छा ये side hustle काम नहीं कर रहा हो, so you'll still have your job for daytime का job. So have multiple sources of income. And then plan your day in a way that it gives you like the maximum amount of satisfaction. And you don't actually need to stick to the same thing throughout your life. See, when you get bored, when you get like burned out, and if you don't want to continue it, just don't continue it. Start something new. It's about setting new goals, setting new targets, trying to achieve them.
So to summarize what all you think about all the things you said, so we can say this: take risk, but take calculated risk. In a way, जैसे तुमने बोला कि what will say
job,
side hustle, side incomes, multiple sources of income and all. थोड़ा base बनने के बाद there you can actually take a step back and look to do other things. So all this comes with lot of activity and good plan. So lot of activity is definitely important, and direction for that activity is also important. And at the same time, you're planning जैसा properly plan कर रहे हो कि risk free होने के लिए कितना मेरे को करना है. जैसे because of activity you're earning money, because of money you're becoming safe. After safe, you're having that peace of mind to really look into things which will work for you.
Correct.
Right. So this cycle of thoughts is helping you to grow.
Correct.
इस पूरा conversation मुझे तो ये वाला point बहुत अच्छा लगा कि for a 5-minute video I spent 20 hours of time because I don't want to waste other person's 5 minutes of time. That's too good, man. Really too good. Wow, man. Like I can't really sum up all the things which Tharun has said to us. Like उसने बहुत ज़्यादा ज्ञान दिया है. मेरे को सब video वापस देख के पूरा recall करना पड़ेगा. That was a hell of a conversation, man. बहुत ही अच्छा conversation था. I'm really thankful for the time you have given. Like ना खुद के लिए time निकाल के मेरे लिए video के लिए हाँ चल दिया.
It was kind of like it felt good for me as well because it kind of was like a look back to the
you can look back to older things which you have done. So,
and one of those things which I realized from this entire conversation is this thing that I actually grew a lot.
Yes, man.
Like as a person.
You really are. You really did.
Because back in the first year or second year, whenever I had like a new opportunity, even though it would not take me to any good time, I would be like, okay, chalo, chalo. And maybe at that point in time that was good because I didn't have any. And now if I look into it, like the entire thing, which now I'm more grounded. Now I look things in a really good way. अच्छा, मुझे ये करना है. So do I actually need to do it? Why do I need to do it? How much time does it deserve? So there are so many things which I calculate before doing a specific thing. So
Yeah.
I think I became very much mentally active in taking decisions.
Yes. Right. So मतलब दिख रहा है वो conversation में लग रहा है वो अच्छा ऐसा. So really man, thank
And
you.
I'm telling you, right, like this guy was my roommate first year, man. He knows me. Like I was this proper African chimpanzee. I used to dance in the room. There was, see, tomorrow morning was like the next day mornings was maths exam. Midsen. And my roommates and like we invited a couple of more people. We put our buckets on our heads and we started dancing out of nowhere. That came out of nowhere. Like, so now it was fun. Like looking back, it's fun. But now we'll definitely not do it.
Sorry man. Really man, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much for your time as well. And
Yeah.
thanks a lot for inviting me over here. And for every single person who's a student over here and who wants to like get started with social media, or who's anyone and who just wants to get started on social media or like just start a YouTube channel, whatever it is. One of those things which you would be thinking is like, acha, what do I know to talk about? My life is not interesting to make vlogs. I don't know anything really good to guide people. So this can be one of the factors which might be stopping you. And then second thing, what would my friends think? How would my friends perceive? Like, acha, मैं job कर रहा हूँ. What would my colleagues over there think? The second thing, what would my parents think? What would my family, relatives and everyone think? So and these two, like, and the third thing is like, I don't know anything about the camera. I don't know anything about the mics. I don't know how to edit videos. I don't know anything about the skill. These three are like factors, but then these can be overcome.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Like these most of the people they don't start on YouTube or something because of these three reasons.
Yeah.
But I genuinely feel that life is much more than just giving a fuck about these three things.
Yes.
If you want to, then you should. Like, and I feel like really great that you came out that entire bubble, right? कि YouTube videos, Arun, बना रहा है, interesting.
Yeah, even मेरे लिए वो decision digest करने के लिए काफी time लगा.
Yeah.
मैं बना रहा हूँ, wow, like I felt really good for that. Yeah. Thank you.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
It was actually, I don't know how you guys feel it, but I actually genuinely enjoy this conversation that we had.
Definitely, man. So it was
And,
really great time speaking to you.
Yeah, and also you guys don't actually notice it. There's a lot of hard work which goes behind these videos, right?
Yeah.
Because this is a very small room. This is not even my channel, but I just want to talk about this. This is a very small room, and you don't know like the behind the scenes what's going on. There's a camera just behind, like beside me. There's one camera over here. You don't have air conditioned rooms in IITs, the hostels. So we just have a standpan niche, like. So it's a lot of jugadu for now, right?
Yeah.
But definitely gonna be worth it.
Definitely gonna be worth it, man.
Let's see. It was glad coming over here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Chalo, yeah.
So that's it, guys. That's our conversation with Tharun, so the YouTuber. So I hope you guys liked it, and please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Peace out.